Hello there. I've got my PowerPoint presentation here that I've created. So this was 6 lines. So just imported as a Word document and placed it in my PowerPoint. So with this file, I just want to make some changes so that this PowerPoint presentation is more presentable and more appealing to my audience. So if I just run my presentation, it's a bit shallow. It's not presentable at all. So what I'm now going to do is the first thing that I would do is I want to format the slide master. So on my slide master, so what I just want to do first, I will just go on to insert a picture. So first of all, let me scroll up on my slide master so that whatever I'm doing, I'm working on the very first slide master, so that every change that I'm going to make here will be shown on each and every slide that I have. So I'm going to go to insert picture. Then I'll just go on to choose this picture, which is on my desktop. So my picture is inserted, that's fine. So I'll leave it there in the center of my document, so that picture should be appearing on all my slides. Then now I'll go on to make another change here. So I would want the other objects to be as they are, but let me reduce this, reduce that as well. Let me reduce this one, reduce that, then drag this a bit down like that. Then I'll take this slide number, the placeholder, I'll just have it right at the top there. Then I'll come on to insert some lines. So I'm going to shapes. I'll click on the line, click where I want to start my line, press shift, drag down so that I've got a perfect line. I think it's fine like that. So it's a vertical line, so I'm going to go on my format outline so I can increase the weight of my line. I can go on to pick another line here. Don't forget to press shift, then you drag your line so that it becomes a perfect line. So go on to outline, weight. You can even change the color, the outline color if you want. You can go on to insert another object here. So I can just look for maybe a banner, take something like this, drag it there. Then I can right click, edit text, so I can type whatever I want. Maybe I want to give a name to my company, XYZ Limited, something like that. Then the other thing is I can go on to add another picture somewhere. So insert picture. Then I can go on to choose another picture, insert. So with this picture, I will want this picture to be reduced a bit, and I'll drag it and place it right here at the bottom part. Then the last thing that I would do is to just have an arrow, insert shapes, just a basic arrow. I'll place it in this position like this. So I can even change the outline of this arrow. I can change even the fill color of that arrow, like that. So I have my presentation, the slide layout. So let me go to insert header and footer. Let me highlight that I need my date here. I need a slide number. I need a footer. So on my footer, I will just add some detail. Maybe I will just need to enter my name. So just put my name here. Then I will just say apply. So that will be that for the slide master. So there are a number of things that you can go into to change on the slide master, but that's enough for now. So I'll go back to my view, then I'll go to my normal. So all my slides should now be reflecting this change. So I can go into design. I can choose a design that I want, any that is appealing. So I can choose this part, scroll down, then select. So I can choose until you are satisfied that this is the one that I want. Let me make another change. How about that? How about that? Let me find another one. So I'll stick to this one. Then come here and make some other changes. Maybe I'll just need to do some animations. So I'll go to animation, then I can go to the very first slide. I can click on the area that I want to apply my animation. Then I can choose the animation that I want. Click on the part that I want to apply the animation. Then I choose the animation that I want. So I can do that to any of my slides. Click on the object first, then do the animation that you want. Go to the other parts, choose the animation that you want. Then now when you're done with that, you can even go on to do some transitions. So on the transitions, there are a number of transitions that you can do. So you can apply one transition on all your slides, or you can just do one animation per slide if you want. But for me, I just want to choose a transition that I'll apply on all my slides. So let me go to slideshow from beginning. So my presentation is coming up like this with the transition, with the animation, like that. So I can go on to make some other changes. So the other change that I can make is on transition. I can go to on this part. I can say I want this presentation to move on its own. So I don't want to move on mouse click. I want it to move on its own. So here I'm going to adjust some time. So I'll just put say 2 seconds and check. Then that will be it. Then I'll go back to slideshow from beginning and see what will happen. So in this case, I don't need to be clicking for my presentation to move, so my slide will be moving on its own. So that would also be useful when you want to make a presentation that will be viewed by your audience. Maybe you're going to put it on the reception of your organization, so that you'll be marketing your products. Your audience will just be coming and sitting and watching the presentations. So just going on to apply other animations on the remaining objects here. Animation, then I'm going to apply in. I'm going to do other animations here. I'm going to do another animation. I'm going to do another one on all my slides, just to ensure that it will move on its own. And then bounce, fade. So can you just go to slideshow from beginning? Transition. My transition is changed here, so I'll also come back here, just put my 2 seconds, and now we'll go back to slideshow from beginning. So the presentation moving, I'll go on to make one other change. I'll come to slideshow, I'll go to setup show, I'll go on to click on loop continuously until escape, then click OK. So my first slide is showing game consoles here. So and my last slide is showing home consoles 2013. So what I'm going to do is, if I go to slideshow, setup show, loop continuously until escape, what I want is, I want my presentation to move on its own, and when it goes to the last slide, it has to go back to the first slide. So that's the looping. So from beginning, so I want you to watch that as it's moving on, when it has reached the last slide, it will go back to the first one. So this is how you can do an interactive slide that you want to show to your audience. You can make some changes. You can you want it to be viewed on your reception, so it will just continue to loop. So in this case, my presentation has got 6 slides, so the slides will just be looping throughout the day. If you feel like you want to make some changes on the slides, you can make your changes. So this is my 6th slide. After the 6th, it go on to display the first slide. So with that,